Welcome everybody here to the Sports Talk Network channel, specifically here tonight. WWE Monday Night RAW review for October 9th, 2017. Again, October 9th, 2017 here on Sports Talk Network. Monday Night RAW review of craziness things going on. Really was an entertaining show, a good show. I don't see anything wrong going on. Sorry, I have to find my remote here to mute. We're watching a great episode of Modern Family. But anyways, back to Monday Night Raw. Good show for sure. I have my Raw Insta polls I now do each and every week for Raw and SmackDown Live already up, and hopefully people do vote. It is up for 24 hours. I'm just pulling it up right now to see if anybody voted, because I just posted it a couple minutes ago and already have 5 votes, 23 hours left. 60% say great, 40% say good, 0% say okay, and 0% say terrible. So far, great reviews of the show. Even great review of the show tonight. Craziness in Indianapolis, Indiana. The Shield returned in the same place where they started. Dissolved, ended, and now reformed, returned. So a great moment, a great thing for the Shield. That continuality, we talk about continuality in TV shows, but continuality in this storyline, or this story that is the Shield. That continuality for specifically Indianapolis, Indiana, is great in its own right too. And I certainly can't wait to see how things go moving forward. And the fact that they're going to have a match for the TSC against The Miz, Cesaro, and Sheamus, and now also Braun Strowman is going to be interesting and entertaining as well. Thanks to all those watching live or archive. Welcome to follow me on Twitter at WWE_podcast. Welcome to like the video, share, subscribe to the channel. And otherwise, if you do want to be part of this episode, you're welcome to let me know in the live chat too, and I'll send the link to the Google Hangout if you want to give your thoughts on Monday Night Raw here and let your voice be heard on camera. You don't have to be on camera, but live here on YouTube in that way for sure, than beyond than just the live chat. So let's go through Monday Night Raw. Like I said again, beginning, the Shield is back, coming to confront. They came out to confront the boastful and crazy. He's crashing the Miz TV segment. That had the Miz, Sheamus, and Cesaro there talking about what they did and how they would beat the Shield, all this other crazy stuff. And the Shield coming down and beating the heck out of them. Jason Jordan defeating Carl Anderson. Not much really to say, but Jason Jordan wins again, and he starts another streak of starting off Monday Night Raw either as a segment or a match. This time, first match of the Monday Night Raw show. That streak was broken last week, and then coming back here, even though in the end it's nothing anybody else cares about, but it's just something I'm noticing and will continue to notice until it does not deserve or need to be noticed anymore. Elias defeating Apollo Crews, not too much to say about there, and hopefully they get things Elias. Roger manager Kurt Angle moved up Enzo Amore's WWE Cruiserweight title defense to the main event, because he's telling Enzo, hey, you have to defend the title. Enzo's saying, okay, fine, I will. But on one condition, Kurt Angle, you have to make this match the main event. He's like, okay. And then when he's leaving, he's on the top of the ramp, and he turns back to Enzo Amore and says, well, champ, not only are you going to be defending the title against Kalisto, the only man that can touch you, that can attack you and face you for the title and get a title chance, but it's going to be with the rest of the cruiserweights around the ring in a lumberjack match. So that being the main event for Raw. Kalisto versus cruiserweight champion Enzo Amore in the main event. Again. Braun Strowman defeating Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy on his Twitter earlier in the day saying he needs to test himself, and he'll be testing against Braun Strowman. Braun got the win, and then the Shield came out as Braun was leaving and put him through the announcer table. At first, I didn't know what the heck this was building up to. Maybe building up to them going against Braun after dispensing of The Miz and Cesaro and Sheamus. But that was not to be, as we found out later, that The Miz and Cesaro and Sheamus will have a new tag partner, 4-on-3, adding Braun Strowman. So that's certainly going to make it easy, or make it interesting in that economy for that match for sure. And I'm certainly looking forward to seeing how that one goes down. Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, the Mickey James retrospective. Certainly, not too much to say. Looking forward to this match at TLC. So I think Alexa Bliss is going to retain, but Mickey James does look hot and nice for her too. Moving right along, Cruiserweight match during the show, the Brian Kendrick and gentleman Jack Gallagher defeating Cedric Alexander, and we saw Ali. Not too bad of a match, actually. So we have enjoyed Mustafa Ali. The more and more we've actually seen him on screen time or TV. So that's a good thing, at least for me, in that regard. But again, the cruiserweight division being what it was, and then Enzo Amore maybe bringing some life into it, but now it's better off not having him with the department or being the champion. Finn Balor addressing Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt seems to be alive. Going to find out at the pay-per-view, so it's something going to be interesting. I know some people on Twitter brought up whether it could be a demonic possession thing going on with Stravio, so an actual person will not be showing up, or the other way. But they seem they're pumping it up, and even saying it near the end of the show during the Cruiserweight Championship match, about Stravio being alive. Still could go anywhere anyway, but I don't know. I have more of a feeling that it's going to be one of those. You think it's something, and it's not going to be that. Meaning, it'll just be more of a possession thing than a actual person thing. But we'll have to wait till TLC to actually find out. 5-way elimination match, and the winner gets to face Asuka at TLC. See, I was wondering what was going to happen with Asuka, but it was just going to be like a segment where she gets to cut a promo or something and no match. Just introduce herself. She's going to go through the women's division and win the title in like 2 days or something like that. You know what I mean? Be boastful, confident, quick promo, something simple like that for her debut on the main roster, or maybe attacking somebody, starting a feud right there, and slowly working her way up, even though going through them. But she's actually going to have a match, and this match here on Monday Night Raw tonight was to set up. The winner would face her at TLC to be her first victim, her first opponent. We had Sasha Banks, Bayley, Emma, Dana Brooke, and Alicia Fox in the match. And it came down to Emma and Sasha Banks, and in the end, Emma won. I always think that actually Sasha Banks fans would actually maybe not be happy. They're never happy when Sasha loses a match, period, no matter if it's a title match or just some random match on Raw at any point in the show. Or I'm sure even at house shows, if there's Sasha Banks fans watching, they're live at house shows. Wouldn't want her to lose then, but never lose for Sasha. But point being is, I think Sasha Banks fans would agree with me that they at that point actually would want, or would not have wanted Sasha to win. As much as it would have been a another win for Sasha Banks. The point of the match for Asuka at TLC, at least to me, at WWE TLC, is for Asuka to start on her path of destruction. So why have one of your number one females, or one of your top females in WWE, be the first one to be fed to Asuka? To be one of the last ones, if not the last one, but then the last one is the Raw Women's Champion being Alexa Bliss. Exactly. So, and even in that, right, even going through Alexa Bliss, maybe you want to hold that off. So maybe, just maybe, Alexa Bliss might be dropping the title so that when Asuka goes through everybody, and maybe in quick short order, that's Mickie James that she defeats for the title, and then Alexa Bliss faces her for the Asuka for the championship later on, even past WrestleMania at that point, if I'm, booking it that far for the women's division on Monday Night Raw. Well, when Emma getting the win here shouldn't be surprising, whether as much as it was surprising to some here on Raw right at the moment when it happened, Emma roll up pin to Sasha and winning. The way that she won, the fact her, the reason of having her win here tonight, and, the setup for Asuka in the WTLC pay-per-view event. Again, like I said, I think Sasha Banks fans are actually happy that she didn't win tonight. The one time they're okay with her losing a match, quote unquote, some important match, because you don't want to be the first match for Asuka, as big as that is, and a big of a moment that will be for Emma technically as a talent, but who knows? Just, I don't know, the way I see it, the way I take that all in. But like I said, then you have Kalisto facing Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight Championship. I'll just jump all the way to that anyways. And Kalisto winning and becoming the new Cruiserweight Champion. Even though I do every other week with the Brock Lesnar photo and then with an actual picture from the show. I've kind of started that trend. So this week I won't. Well, no. This week I will have a picture because last week was the Brock Lesnar picture that I always have. So I've gone every other. So this one, it's actually going to be a picture of the Shield. As much as it could be of the new Cruiserweight Champion Kalisto, because I'm happy Kalisto's in the Cruiserweight division. I'm happy Kalisto's the Cruiserweight Champion. And I'm as surprised as I am that they're putting the title on him already and not doing it at TLC, having the TLC pay-per-view match, or the match which is going to be at that event for the Cruiserweight Championship, having it here on Raw and having Enzo drop it now. Yes, there'll probably be a rematch at the pay-per-view event in 2 weeks. Next week already being the Go Home Show, obviously. I will do my predictions next Thursday here on Sports Talk Network, Steve's Wrestling Ramble podcast show with me and the boys, me and other people. Maybe even a female will be on the show. And give their thoughts and predictions and her thoughts and predictions on the pay-per-view. But usually that is not the case. The females that I know, beautiful, awesome, smart women that like wrestling and know it, are available to be part of prediction episodes here for this show and for my show, Steve's Wrestling Ramble. But if you do know women that talk pro wrestling here on YouTube or otherwise, let me know or let them know of me, because I'm willing to let anyone be in the show if they show they're interested. But I am very happy that Kalisto is the Cruiserweight champion, and I look forward to how that goes moving forward. And I'm certainly going to be intrigued and interested now with how the Cruiserweight division is going to be set up after TLC, because first you have to have the rematch, get that out of the way, so to speak, for Enzo in that way, and then maybe you have Kalisto versus who would you have them first for Kalisto, or just at all for Kalisto in the championship? Some of the other Cruiserweights are in other feuds. The Cruiserweight division, of course, as you should. You have a show 205 Live. You have to have other feuds and other matches. But I would probably say Neville, maybe. You have Neville, the former champion himself, long-reigning, multi-time Cruiserweight champion. So maybe have that be the feud. But either way, a pretty good Monday Night Raw show. I'll go here to my tweet of my Raw Insta poll. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at WWE Podcast. These Raw and SmackDown live reviews are somewhat short because I like to have a more extensive one with the guys, with the team, with others that do want to join with me for that on Thursday to talk in depth of Raw and SmackDown, their thoughts on the show and otherwise. But before I leave you here tonight, 9 votes right now, $23 left, 56% say great, 33% say good, 0% say okay, and 11% say actually say terrible. So I guess there you go. There you go for that. But beyond that, I think everybody that's watched live, those people watching archived, I gotta wait a little bit here before we start music again to leave. But I don't know, pretty good Raw show. Pretty long evening for me talking to people, friends and family, and another one as well. And hopefully go there. But here with WWE and having the Shield finally reunite, having a new Cruiserweight champion, the whole Bray Wyatt Sister Abigail thing. Could that get more people interested and care about Bray Wyatt again? Care about this feud with Finn Balor? I don't know. I think they're just grasping at straws. It might work for some, but for me, not quite. You guys know my opinion on Bray Wyatt just as strong as my opinion with Dolph Ziggler there in SmackDown Live in that situation. I hope you all, guys, gals, men, and women, have a great rest of your evening. A great rest of your day as well. And as always, take care.